People, I think, should know how much these politicians who are in charge of the responses are getting paid for doing their job. And maybe people might look at how much they're getting paid and say, I don't think they are worth that much money, or they're not doing their job well enough to warrant that much money. Open the books, put out an article or a blog post, and it went over some of the pay. So Karen Bass makes $300,000 a year. She made that in 2023 plus benefits, making her the second highest paid mayor in the country, just after her San Francisco counterpart. The San Francisco mayor, just for reference, London Breed, last year made $383,000. Kristen Crowley, the LA Fire Department chief, her pay was $439,772, $412,000 in base pay and $27,000 in other pay. So she makes more than the president as a fire chief for Los Angeles. There are some other top highest paid employees in the city of Los Angeles. Let me ask, do you know a guy named Mark Chambers? Does he ring a bell?
I don't know. No.
No, it's not a trick question, because I looked at this list and I have no idea who he is either. Mark Chambers is the load dispatcher for the Department of Water and Power. His base salary is $293,000. He made $334,000 in overtime pay, bringing his total to $857,000 a year.
Did he stand there and watch the reservoir get emptied the entire time? And that was his.
I think he watched the entire load of that reservoir get emptied. John Getkias, he is a fire captain in Los Angeles. His total pay was $801,000 last year. His base pay is $176,000, but he made $600,000 in overtime. So over $500,000 in overtime.
Okay, I think that's too much. I think it's fair that somebody who is putting their life on the line is maybe paid a little bit more. Most of us don't really want to do that. We're certainly not trained to do that. But that amount is pretty ridiculous.
So I guess the Department of Water and Power is a very lucrative position to get, because after John Getkias, you have 6 people who all work for the Department of Water and Power, and they all make over $700,000.
Okay, I know where I'm looking for my next job.
I mean,
I
I'm
can stand and watch a reservoir get emptied. I'm cool with that.
I mean, go work for the Department of Water and Power, because that seems to be a pretty sweet gig. And not to be outdone, the CEO, Janice Quinones, she is the head of the Department of Water and Power in LA. Her annual salary is $750,000.